It's time to run and gun with the Lakin High Broncs as they take to the hardwoods for another action-packed basketball game. Welcome to Lakinsports.com and Lakin Broncs Sports on YouTube for the live video coverage of Lakin High Broncs basketball. Brett and Sandy Hendricks want to thank the wonderful sponsors who make this live webcast possible. The Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank. The Agency of Lakin and Garden City. Flashbacks Diner of Lakin. Lakin Drug. Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter. The Golden Plains Credit Union. The Lakin Recreation Commission. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas. Shorty's 2 Cafe. The Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight. Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsema, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede. To the courtside we now go with the longtime voice of the Lakin Broncs, Mr. Brad Hendricks.
Good Tuesday evening. Welcome to Lakinsports.com, Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube. We're on just a hair late, but hey, you know what? We're on just over 4 minutes to go before we tip things off in the opening round of the 2022 High Plains League basketball tournament. Tonight is boys' night, and our game, the Broncs and the Wichita County Indians. These teams, it seems like deja vu. These teams met just 11 days ago, with the Broncs capturing a 78-37 win at Wichita County just after the Christmas holiday break. And they're set to battle here in the opener of this High Plains League basketball tournament. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. We'll bring Jared here in just a minute. And we're getting things set here at Southwestern Heights High School, the host of the first 2 days before this tournament moves to Garden City Community College on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We want to start things off and send well wishes off to Southwestern Heights AD Matt Skripczyk. Unfortunately, he is not with us today. And I'll tell you what, Mr. Skripczyk, we miss you already, but we appreciate everything that you have done for us here in the first 2 days of the tournament. And we got our equipment okay tonight. He let us store it here at Southwestern Heights High School last night, and appreciate all that he does for us, and not only for us, but the Mustangs and the High Plains League as well. But Matt took a fall this morning, and here at the school getting things ready for tonight, and took a spill and hurt a shoulder. They think maybe he feels confident that he won't have to have surgery, but Mr. Skripczyk, thank you for everything that you do, and we're definitely thinking about you. Hope to maybe see you in Garden City when the tournament moves to Garden City. But Matt, hope everything's going well for you. And once again, thank you for all that you do. The Broncs come into tonight. Their last game was 1 week ago. They lost to Holcomb by the score of 66-61. Wichita County this was on last Friday as well, losing to Sublette 65-51. The Indians under head coach Hayden Parks, they are 3-6 on the season. The Broncs under head coach Nate Schmidt in his 8th year, the Broncs are 6-2. The assistant coaches Matt Heidman, Taylor Lovelady, and Bryce Simon. The Indians come in averaging 52 points per game. The Broncs are averaging just under 71.5 points per contest as they get set to go here tonight. Trying to remember the starters from a week and a half ago between these two teams. And let's look at the starters. Wearing number 1 for Wichita County, Eric Hermosillo. Hermosillo averaging just at 10 points per game. He grabs 5 rebounds per contest. Wearing number 10, averaging 6.5 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, Romeo Terriquez. Wearing number 22, averaging 11 points per game, 10.5 rebounds per game, Cordell Brown. Wearing number 24, 6'11 sophomore, averaging 14 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, Colton Harbin. And wearing number 32, averaging 4.5 points per game and 6 rebounds per game, Christopher Michael. Michael is a 6'2 sophomore. Now the starters for your Lakin Bronx, wearing number 3, a 5'9 senior, averaging 25 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, Servando Gonzalez. Wearing number 5, a 5'10 junior, Pablo Arreola. He averages just under a half point per game, but grabs 5 rebounds per contest. Alan Martinez wears number 11. He's a 6'2 senior, averaging 21.5 points per game, grabbing 8.5 rebounds per game for the Bronx. Wearing number 13, a 5'10 senior, 7.5 points per game, 1.5 rebounds per game, Connor Hudson. And the 5th starter for the Bronx, a 6'3 freshman, averaging 10.5 points per game and 5.5 rebounds per game, Coulter Oldham. Once again, the Bronx come in averaging 71.4 points per game. They shoot 42% from the field. They grab 32 rebounds per game, and they shoot 64% from the free throw line as a team. The starters have been introduced. The Indians, the visiting team tonight in the road black uniforms, white Indians across the chest, red letters and numbers trimmed in white. The Bronx, the home team, white uniforms, purple letters and numbers trimmed in gold. In our first half, the Bronx will be going from our right to our left in this first quarter. And now we'll bring Jared. Well, if Jared, are you ready? You're feeding your face from the hospitality
I'm
room.
Good.
So
I'm good.
Okay.
You can bring me in whenever. I'm just going to take bites in between.
And Sandy here with us tonight taking pictures, and she'll put them on the Lakin Bronx, LakinSports.com Facebook page. Set to tip things off. Christopher Michael and Coulter Oldham in the tip, controlled by the Indians, and we're underway. Hermosillo dishes up top to Harbin. In the paint, Enriquez. Can't get the roll. Servando Gonzalez with the rebound, and he brings it up himself. The last time these two teams met, the Bronx won it by 41, 78-37. Arreola hands it off to Servando. Servando looking to drive, stops at the free throw line. That is short. Hudson stepped on the end line, and it'll go to Wichita County. Also, the last time these two teams met, Servando Gonzalez led the way with 23 points. Alan Martinez followed with 18, and Connor Hudson with 16. Wichita County, no problem with the press. Hermosillo gets the layup. And Wichita County with the first lead of the game. Hudson pulled up, thought about the three. Cross-court pass to Arreola. Off the drive, over to Oldham, hits it from the left corner. Nice shot by Coulter Oldham. Just grabbed the ball, made sure his feet were set, drained it from 20 feet. Hermosillo chases down the loose ball in the near corner. Up top, Harbin on the left side. Enriquez off the back iron, won't go. The rebound comes off to Cordell Brown. Brown in the paint. He's fouled on the putback. Foul is on Alan Martinez, his first, the first of the ball game for either team. Cordell Brown at the free throw line, shooting 38% from the free throw line. The Indians shoot 60% from the free throw line as a team. And he hit them both. From the corner, pass to the far corner. Hudson with the three. It's off the mark, and the rebound comes off to Romeo Enriquez. Enriquez grabs 6 rebounds per contest. Up the floor, down below us is Cordell Brown. Gets the inside to Enriquez. He missed the layup, and Oldham with the rebound for the Bronx. Servando thought about the long three up top. Coulter, he thought about it and threw it away on the far side. With it is Colton Harbin. Underneath to Riquez, blocked from behind by Pablo, and Servando has the rebound. Actually, the loose ball. In the paint, dish to Hudson, and he's fouled. Connor Hudson with the layup, and he's fouled. Will go to the line with the and one. Foul on Cordell Brown is his first. Hudson hits hits the free throw to complete the and one. Bronx up by 2. Tariq has a shot blocked by Oldham. Allen with the loose ball, takes it in the paint. The floater, got it. Allen Martinez hits it. Bronx lead it by 4, their biggest of the early going. Pass in the paint, and Brown lays it up and in. Shot missed from the far side. Harbin grabbed the rebound, knocked away by Pablo Areola, and Wichita County will have the basketball. Bronx with full court pressure. Indians no problem. Brown crosses over, layup over the rim, and tip to Brown. He's standing on the paint, and it goes back to the Bronx. Bronx on defense right now, not getting back on defense. And Wichita County burning them quite a few times so far. Fortunately for the Bronx, they can't hit the shot. Allen from the left side looking to drive, nothing there. Now takes it in the paint, it's knocked away, but Allen comes up with the loose ball. They're going to say foul on the floor. Foul will go against Eric Hermosillo. That's his first. Adric Gomez-Escobel into the lineup for the Bronx. 4:55 to go, first quarter. Lakin with the 2-point lead and the basketball. Adric to inbound. Finds Servando. Servando from 8 feet in the paint, hits it. Bronx back up by 4. Knocked away in the backcourt by Adric. And Wichita County keeps the possession. Harbin with it. Harassed in the backcourt by Allen Martinez. Now doubled by Adric. Near steal by Servando. Servando somehow keeps it in, but right to Michael. And Julian Lira, just in the ball game, hits the floater. Ball knocked away. Bronx to inbound. Long inbounds out front. Servando with it at center circle. Servando with the step through, has it knocked away. Michael with the loose ball up the floor. Brown, layup, got it. Cordell Brown with 6 points in the early going for Wichita County as they tie it up at 10. Hudson dribbles from the right side. Adric intended for Allen. It's picked off, but up the floor, Coulter runs it down. The Bronx will get the possession. So the two teams trade turnovers there. Allen crossover in the paint. Adric, corner three, off the back rim, won't go. Lira with the rebound. That pass knocked away by Hudson. Wichita County will have the will have the basketball. Eric Munson into the lineup for the Bronx. Hermosillo with the ball in the backcourt. Loses the handle. Hudson with the loose ball. Layup, good. Connor Hudson with the steal and the layup. And the Bronx back on top by 2. Hermosillo dish. Michael wide open from the right side. Lays it up and in. First basket for Christopher Michael. We're tied again at 12 apiece. Adric dribbles across the paint over to Munson. Munson on the drive. Layup blocked, but a late whistle. And Eric Munson will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Christopher Michael with the foul. That's his first. Team's third. Eric Munson at the free throw line on the season, just 3 of 4 for 75%. And that free throw too strong off the back of the iron. Tariquez back in for the Indians. Alan Chavez into the lineup for Wichita County. Second free throw coming up for Eric Munson. And missed them both. Near corner, Tariquez gives it up to Brown, and a charge. Cordell Brown is his second foul. The official wasn't very persuasive on his call. Just kind of nonchalant, gave the charge foul indication, but good job by Eric Munson and Servando off the dribble. The floater from 15. Servando now with 4 points. The Bronx back on top.
I was going to say, he kind of just held his hand up and that was it. And then he finally went behind the head and gave it to him.
Far side to Chavez, up top to Eric Hermosillo, off the screen from Brown. Brown wide open underneath, hits it over Adric. Cordell Brown with a good first quarter. He's got 8 points.
Shouldn't it be 14? Oh, I had it to the wrong side. That's what it was.
Okay, Adric. What happened here?
I should be.
We would have
Okay.
16, don't we?
That's what I
Adric
thought.
with the basket before the timeout.
That, I'll say that's what I was trying to figure out. I was looking at my sheet trying to count it. Adric with the 3.
Wow, I'm way off.
So
Whatever
I
we
got
have.
6, 8, 10,
It's a full
12,
timeout.
14, 16. I got 17.
While we have a timeout, when Jared and I try to add it up, we'll be back right after this.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
And we're back here on Lake and Bronx Sports YouTube. We've got it figured out during the timeout. That was a three-pointer by Adric, giving the Bronx a 3-point lead. I think we are squared away now. Colton Harbin up the far side. In the corner to Lira, back out to Harbin. Bronx in a man-to-man. Harbin looking for space. Inlet pass, Tariquez from 8 feet. He hits it. Pulls the Indians back to within 1. Allen the dish off from Oldham. Allen missed the shot, got the rebound, and put it back up for his 4th point. Oldham pressuring Harbin up the floor. Has it far side. Minute and a half to go. Loose ball. Chavez keeps it alive, but right to Servando Gonzalez. Servando, the head fake. Reverse layup, missed. Tariquez with the rebound. He'll give it up to Hermosillo, and he takes it up the far side. Knocked away by Servando. Allen with the loose ball. Now it's a 3-on-1. Servando, layup, good, past Harbin. Servando with 6 points. Bronx cashing in transition there. Bronx with their biggest lead of the quarter at 5. Harbin, the drive, left side, layup is good. The only thing right now I could see with the Bronx right now, just some lapses on their press that's giving Wichita County some easy looks. Hudson underneath. Munson goes up with it and is fouled.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, it seems like on defense of their press, kind of lackadaisical. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of communication because, I mean, last time we played, they didn't have too many wide open shots down the court like they are tonight with the layups, the cross-court passes and everything. We were at least able to intercept them last game when we faced Wichita County, but tonight kind of seems a little lackadaisical in effort on the backside.
Munson missed both free throws, struggling so far. He's 0 for 4 from the stripe. Penetration on the left side in the corner to Hermosillo. And a steal out front, Alan Martinez with the layup. In and out, won't go. Oldham battling for the rebound. I'm going to get Coulter with the foul as he trips up Tarikas.
I don't know how that ball didn't go in. It went everything but down.
That was all the way down and just caught enough rim to come right back up and out. Pablo Arreola back into the lineup for the Bronx. 25.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bronx lead at 21-18. Off the fingertips of Harbin, and the Bronx will get it back. Servando takes the long inbounds in the backcourt and will walk it across. Looks like the Bronx will hold it for one. Gives it up to Pablo, top of the key, Oldham. Bronx way out near the timeline, setting up the offense. Pablo thought about it. Coulter gives it up to Servando. Servando short off the front of the rim, and that'll do it for our first quarter. That shot to end the quarter kind of summed it up for the Bronx. It's just been kind of just maybe a half step ahead, just a half step behind all night so far, and that shot was just short off the front of the rim. So after 8 minutes of play, the Bronx, the number 1 seed in this tournament, lead the Indians, the number 6 seed, 21-18. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Bronx High Plains League Tournament basketball action.
Home improvements that have had to wait. The dream vacation your family deserves. Even college tuition. Garden City State Bank can help you make it all happen now, not someday. With a home equity line of credit, you can borrow up to 90% of the value of your home, and the interest may be tax deductible. Plus, there are no closing costs, no application fees, and no annual fees. A fast, easy, convenient home equity line of credit from Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Bronx will have the basketball as we start our second period. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight for Bronx basketball in the 2022 High Plains League basketball tournament. First 2 nights here at Southwestern Heights. Tournament will move to Garden City Community College Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Servando surveying the defense out front, and on the drive, he is fouled. And that foul will go against Colton Harbin. First foul on Harbin. 6th team foul on Wichita County. Pablo to inbound for the Bronx on their baseline. Finds Martinez in the corner. Martinez hesitates. Shot off the baseline short. And Cordell Brown with the rebound. Near side, Harbin pulls up over Arreola and hits it from 10 on the baseline. Hudson 3 from the right side. It's good. Connor Hudson answers on the other end. Connor Hudson with 8 points in the first half. Christopher Michael up the floor. Cordell Brown out to Harbin. 3 is long from the far side. Allen with the loose ball pass up the floor over the head of Servando. Stolen away by Christopher Michael. Gives it up to Harbin. Harbin in the paint, scoops it to Hermosillo. Hermosillo, the runner, off the glass, won't go. Brown over Servando, gets the putback. Cordell Brown with his 10th point. Hudson again from the right side, 3 off the back iron. Pablo Arreola with the rebound. Going to the floor, scoops it over to Colder Oldham, and the Bronx keep it. Allen, the drive, skips past the defense. Oh, they said he walked with it.
I kind of thought one.
Maybe one little.
That one was, it was iffy. Because you don't know if that defender might have tipped it out and then. Yeah, that one was a little close. But, hey, good look there.
Should have been a hop skip instead of a hop skip and a jump.
Yeah, exactly. Should only had 2 of those. Don't throw a third one in there.
Yeah, Indians.
He'd be good.
Throwing the long pass, it's out of bounds, so we'll go back to the other end of the floor where the pass originated, and Bronx will put it up, put it in play. Wichita County back to within 2. The Bronx led by 5 in the first quarter. Pablo works it in the corner, just did beat the 5-second count. Allen with it out beyond the arc on the right side, up top to Connor Hudson. Hudson with 8 points in the early going and walked with it. And see, I thought maybe Hermosillo might have got a hand in there to make that, to bobble that basketball, but they called him for the travel.
It looked like he tipped it, and then Connor grabbed it after he tipped it, but.
30-second timeout called by Wichita County. 6:14 to go in the first half. Bronx lead it by 2. I want to congratulate the Lakin Lady Bronx with their first round opening win last night over Stanton County. They will face Wichita County on Thursday night at 5 o'clock at Garden City Community College. And, of course, you can see all the action right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
Looked like he tipped it to me in our little replay booth up here, but
our replay booth. Yeah, just do me a favor, don't start like Tony Romo and start drawing circles on the screen.
You know, if I could, I would.
No, I wouldn't let you. I'd turn that feature off.
No.
Only one that's allowed to ever draw on a screen will be John Madden.
And you know what? You wouldn't be able to turn off because you wouldn't be able to figure it out.
Servando 3 from the right side is short. Oh, I'd figure it out to turn you off.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'd keep my pin out the whole game.
Michael had it knocked away from behind by Pablo, but he has it stolen by Brown. And now Adric with the loose ball for the Bronx. Bronx go back the other way. Bounce pass right side. Servando catch and shoot from 3. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Pablo with the rebound, but saves it right to Eric Hermosillo. What's wrong with you? What?
No, nothing. I'm good.
What did I say?
You didn't say anything. It's just
driving the pain in a Lakin foul. Oh, you were just thinking.
Yeah. Mine gets racing when I start thinking. Might be smoke up my ears.
Fouls on Alan Martinez, his second. So you choke yourself up often? Just on a random thought or what? You knew you had a comeback and you just couldn't do it. Because we're on the air.
I had something to say and I just know I can't. So I got to take my own little time and then.
Even though we're on the internet, you better not.
Yeah, I better not. So, yeah, I'm trying my best over here.
Romeo Tariquez missed the first of 2 free throws. The foul was on Alan Martinez, his second. Tariquez, his second foul shot is off the mark as well. Allen with the rebound. Bronx go the other way. Allen the drive, layup too strong, went between 2 players. Tariquez up the near side, picked up by Adric. Michael backs in on Pablo and hits it. And we are tied at 24 apiece. Our third tie of the first half. Adric in the corner, had a 3, dribbles it back out. Hudson drives right side and throws it away. Christopher Michael with the steal. Lira pass up the floor. Hermosillo with it. Blocked from behind by Allen, but Allen will get the foul.
Oof.
And you know what? If he doesn't swing the arm, he might get away with that because he got the ball, but you're going to get called if you swing.
Yeah, you're going to get called for the after motion, I guess is kind of what they call. But
that'll send Eric Hermosillo to the line to shoot 2.
Hermosillo
with a 57% free throw shooter.
And also 3 fouls on Allen here early, so probably won't see much of him the rest of this quarter, but hopefully 3rd and 4th he'll come back around, be good to go.
Yeah, he'll definitely sit the last 4:49 of this first half with his 3rd foul. Munson back to the lineup. Hermosillo couldn't get the second one to fall.
Bronx
And-
only with 1-3 this whole second quarter, too.
Oh, Hudson wide open in the paint, pass it out to Munson, who hits a three.
We'll take
So a
it.
good decision. Passed up the easy one in the paint, but Munson with the three. Inbounds knocked away. Bronx back on top by 2.
He shot 4 free throws in the first quarter, didn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately missed all 4. Long inbounds pass. Lira will hand it off to Eric Hermosillo. He takes it to the near wing, give to Michael. Michael the drive. High off the glass, won't go. Servando high to get the rebound. Servando looking to drive behind the back. 15-footer is short. Colton Harbin with the rebound, brings it up the near side. Racing against Munson. And it'll be a foul on Eric Munson. That's the first foul on Eric. Wichita County to inbound. Julian Lira with it. Gives it up to Alan Chavez. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Harbin from the right side, 3 over everything. Rebound off the hands of Hermosillo will go back to Lakin.
You know, that floor looks a little slick unless Coulter's shoes just don't have any tread left on them. Every time I see him either post or sliding over, it seems like
Kinda
he's
seems
just sliding back and forth.
Hudson from the right side, steps in the paint, almost walked with it. Gives it up to Adric. Munson with it from the left side. Now the one-hander to Servando. Servando had it knocked away, but he'll alertly pick it up in the backcourt. Rifle shot to Adric in the corner. 3, good! Adric from the corner, his second 3 of the ball game. And the Bronx with another steal. Adric had it tipped away, but right to Oldham out front. Hudson, long 3. It's strong. Michael with the rebound. He'll give it up to Harbin.
I was going to say, but only 3s made by the Bronx in this second quarter.
Foul on Adric in the backcourt. His first foul. 6th foul for the Bronx. I missed one for Lakin somewhere.
1 on Eric,
Okay.
1 on Chakey, 1 on Coulter,
Okay.
3 on Allen.
Missed the one on Coulter. Hermosillo dishes near side. Colton Harbin back to Eric. Hermosillo penetrates. Good defense by the Bronx. Now looking for help. Harbin on the baseline. Scoops in the paint to Lira. Loose ball. Christopher Michael with the loose ball puts it in. Bronx cannot shake the Indians in this first half. Servando, the runner, hard off the glass. Hermosillo with the rebound. Dish, Harbin left side. Shot won't go, but he'll go to the line for 2. That foul on Coulter Oldham. Second foul on Coulter. I mean, the Bronx with a 3-point lead, 30 points in the first half so far, but it just has not been, there's no flow to them right now.
Everything's either too strong off the glass, too short, or just not in the right position to make the play. There's several things going, and it feels off just watching too.
Yeah.
It does not feel right.
And Harbin hits both free throws. But you know what, though? You got to credit Wichita County. They've changed it up since these two teams met 11 days ago.
Yeah, they have. Which, that's good coaching, good scouts right there.
Right.
Another shot that's really long there.
Coulter Oldham with the 3 that was long from the right side.
Good job.
Adric on the floor with the loose ball. Good hustle there.
And he was at least half and half there, too, while he was on the ground, because that one kind of scared me a bit.
On the far side, off the hands of Coulter.
Coulter
Ooh.
has no idea what happened there.
Yeah, I'd almost say Wichita County may have got a hand in there, but
He kind of had it on his side hip and kind of got it poked out. He was a little confused.
inbounds to Harbin. It's a 3-on-2. Lira from the left side. The runner off the back iron won't go. Servando with the rebound. He'll take it up the floor. 1-on-4. Steps through. Harbin with the near steal, but he's going to pick up the foul. Second foul on Harbin. Looking at the camera, that young lady's having to reach up quite a bit. You may have it a little bit too high for her.
She might just be a little shorter than our filmer of last night.
Well, it's a little shorter than you, too. You set it up.
I just cranked it all the way as high as it could go.
Yeah. Free throw missed by Servando. Servando came into the night 70% free throw.
I thought that was a shooting foul.
No, it was a one-on-one. One-on-one.
Okay.
Julian Lara with the basket from the far side, and Wichita County back on top. And timeout, a full timeout called by Lakin. And we'll take a break as well. We'll be back. You're watching Bronx High Plains League Tournament action.
At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools.
.151 to go in the first half. Indians back on top, 31-30. We've had 7 lead changes and 3 ties. Wichita County, their biggest lead was 2-0. Bronx have led by as many as 5. Lakin basketball. Oldham in the paint and walked with it. Goes back to Wichita County. Harbin with the inbounds, races up the near side. Yeah. Hermosillo with it off the elbow, back out to Harbin. And a charge. Pablo did a great job of setting up, and Harbin, with the drive, almost had no business being in that position, but Pablo just right there at the right time, you know?
And he had no way to evade that charge either.
No,
he was standing so long, and he's just like, oh. As soon as he saw it, he said, I'm kind of screwed here.
That play, it was like slow motion. You could see it coming.
Yeah, you saw it develop, and then it's just like, once it developed, there's no way of telling that was going to be the outcome.
And Harbin with his 3rd foul. Servando dribbling out front, out to Oldham. Oldham off the dribble, has it stolen away by Hermosillo. Hermosillo drives up the near side, stops, hits it over Servando. And the Indians with a 3-point lead. Hermosillo with 5. Hudson with the 3 from the right side. Connor Hudson with two threes. He has 11.
In the second quarter, yep.
And a blocking foul on Hudson.
I thought they were going to call that a charge, and I was going to say, even though it's Lakin trying to be a homer, I don't know if I agree with that.
Christopher Michael hits the shot. Hudson with the foul. Foul on Connor is his first. Eric Munson back in the lineup for Lakin. And Wichita County a chance to go back up by 3 with the and 1 from Christopher Michael. And it's too strong. And Cordell Brown over the back. And that's 3 fouls on Cordell Brown, too. So 2 starters for the Indians will be on the bench the remainder of the half with 3 fouls apiece. What an interesting first half. Bronx the number 1 seed, Wichita County the number 6.
Is that right? Is that what number we decided?
Yeah.
Whenever they had 1 through 8 but was missing the number 6.
And the free throw was missed by Connor. Lakin with the offensive rebound, though. Oh, Adric out front. Carried the ball.
He was hoping he'd get away with that one, but above, almost by your neck, I mean, you can't really get away with that one. But
yeah. Knocked away by Munson. Indians just move a little farther up the floor for the inbounds. Inbounds almost stolen away by Pablo. Now he does. Good hustle on the second attempt to get the steal. Bronx will have it for the final possession. 20 seconds to go in the half. Servando dribbling it off out near center circle. Under 15 to go now. Dish to Pablo, right wing. Now up front, Servando on the dribble, looking for space, and Lira won't give it to him. Servando in the paint, in the corner. Adric three off the front of the rim and won't go. And we go to the halftime break. Wichita County with the 35-33 lead over the number 1 seeded Bronx in the first round of the High Plains League basketball tournament. We're going to take a timeout, play a laundry list of all the great sponsors that we have here for Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, and we'll be back with the halftime totals right after this.
Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank, the agency of Lakin and Garden City. Flashbacks Diner of Lakin. Lakin Drug. Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter. The Golden Plains Credit Union. The Lakin Recreation Commission. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas. Shorty's Tooth Cafe. The Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight. Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks. Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsima. D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight for first round High Plains League tournament action. And if you're just joining us, that score is correct. And the Bronx trailing it at half by the score of 35-33. Bronx the number 1 seed in this tournament. Wichita County the number 6 seed. And it's been a good first half for the Indians. Bronx, they're holding in there, but not one of their, I would say not one of the finer first halves, but still only trail it by 2. Let's look at the first half numbers. First for Wichita County, Cordell Brown in double figures, leading the way with 10 points. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Christopher Michael follows with 6 points. He's 0 for 1 from the stripe. Eric Hermosillo with 5 points. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Julian Lira off the bench with 4 points. Romeo Tariquez with 2, and that rounds out the scoring for Wichita County. The Indians 5 of 9 from the free throw line in the first half. Numbers for the Bronx, Connor Hudson leading the way with 2 3-pointers to add up to 11 points. Adric Gomez Escobar with 2 3-pointers. He has 6. Servando Gonzalez with 6 points in the first half. Alan Martinez with 4. Colter Oldham with 3. And Eric Munson with 3 points. Alan Martinez with 3 first half fouls. That's the only foul trouble for the Bronx. They had 8 fouls in the first half. For Wichita County, a little bit more dire for them. They've got 2 players with 3 fouls apiece. Cordell Brown with 3 and Colton Harbin with 3 points as well. The Bronx, 5 3-pointers in the first half. Have led by as many as 5. The Indians have led by as many as 3, and they lead it by 2 here at the break. What do you got here, Jared? Go ahead.
6 threes
6
of the
threes?
first half.
Okay, who'd I miss?
Coulter and Chakey had 1 in the first quarter.
Okay,
And
Adric had another one in the second, right?
He had 1 in the second. Eric had 1 in the second, and Connor had
5,
2 in the
6.
second. So it'd be 6,
So,
but
yep, 6.
4 of them were made in the second quarter, and it's only buckets the Bronx had in the second quarter. There was no layups, no twos, no nothing on my stat sheet. So
Bronx with 12 points in the second quarter, all coming from behind the stripe. Looking at free throws, Wichita County 5 of 9 in the first half. The Bronx just 1 of 7. Lakin came into the night shooting 64% as a team. Wichita County shooting 60% as a team. And right now they've got the advantage at the free throw line, and they've got the advantage on the scoreboard as they lead it here at the half. Earlier game today, Sublette and Syracuse, I never did catch a result. We got here well after that game was over with. So I'll have to look at a bracket outside, see if they've got something written on the wall to see who won that game. The winner of this one will face the winner of that contest. That was a number 4, number 5 contest. The Larks number 4, Syracuse number 5. In the nightcap tonight, Southwestern Heights, they are the number 2 seed. And Stanton County, the number 7 seed. Number 3, Elkhart, received a bye in the first round of this tournament. And if you're wondering why, last year the number 1 seed of this tournament looked to make up a game. On the girls' side, it was Elkhart. On the boys' side last year, it was Lakin. So those number 1 seeds met Texoma in Elkhart. Well, this year, trying to keep it maybe where Elkhart could play both boys and girls games against Texoma, the league agreed to give Elkhart the bye. Even though they don't get the higher seed, they get the bye. And a week from this Saturday, Elkhart will host Texoma. The night before that would have been a tough stretch for the Broncs because next Friday the Broncs go to Goodland. Would have had to turn right around and travel to Elkhart the next day to battle Texoma. So as far as travel and wear and tear on the body, it's a plus for the Broncs. Plus Elkhart doesn't have to leave the friendly confines, and they'll play Texoma in both games that night. So not too bad of an idea, but it's sure when you look at the schedule, look at the bracket, you think, wow, what in the world is this? Why does the number 3 team have a bye? But that is why. 3.5 to go before we get things going in the second half. Let's take another timeout. We've got a lot of great sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. And those of you watching, please thank them. I know we ask it a lot. But if I didn't want you to do it, I wouldn't ask. But thank those businesses. Go to the business, give them a call, shoot them an email, text them. I'll tell you what, you would not believe how it feels to a sponsor when they hear somebody come in and thank them that you're able to sit at home and watch the games on the World Wide Web. And like I said, thank those sponsors because I thank them every chance I get, and I don't think that I can do it enough. But please tell them thank you. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll get set for the second half. We'll be back right after this.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
The Lakin Recreation Commission has a full fitness room with 5 treadmills, tread climber, rowing machine, 3 elliptical fitness cross trainers, 2 stationary bikes, and strength training fitness equipment. You'll find just what you need for your own quality workout. The fitness room is open for the public's use free of charge during business hours. For use after business hours, Lakin Rec also has a keyless entry system available. The Lakin Rec Commission, always involved with the youth of Lakin, 702 North Campbell, Lakin, 355-7039. The benefits are endless. Fred Ripsema established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
We're getting set for the second half. The Broncs trail Wichita County by the score of 35-33. Brett Hendricks along with Jared. We thank you for joining us here this evening. Winner of tonight's game will meet the winner of the Sublette-Syracuse game played earlier. And Jared's trying to find out who that might have been.
Yeah, I cannot find a Syracuse page or a Sublette page. I found the Sublette one, but the last time a score or an update was posted was 2019, so I'd say that's a little bit far behind.
A little late, yep. Wichita County basketball, Harbin finds Hermosillo in the backcourt. Bronx looking to trap. Up the floor, Michael with it, gives it up to Harbin, takes it to the corner, but he's going to be fouled on a hold by Pablo Areola. First foul on Pablo, first foul on the Bronx in the second half. Harbin inbound from the baseline. Now Harbin has in the corner out front to Tariquez. Hermosillo drives, blocked by Pablo, and he grabs the loose ball. Servando with it. On the dribble, scoop, it's off the rim. Alan Martinez with the loose ball, lays it up and in. Good heads-up play by Alan Martinez, ties us up at 35. Near steal at center court, Hermosillo slips by, it's a 5-on-4, and the Indians throw it away. And Sublette won that one, 57-49. So thank you very much, Kim. Appreciate it. Thank you for taking care of us.
So at least someone could find it, because I definitely could not.
When it comes to numbers, you can always count on Kim.
You are not wrong there.
Lakin basketball, under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Oldham, top of the key, drives past Michael and hits the layup. And the Bronx back on top. Pass knocked away by Martinez, but into the hands of Eric Hermosillo. Hermosillo drives baseline, cut off by Pablo. Oh, that's got to be a travel. Why is that?
No one touched it. He threw it up to
And
himself.
a three by Harbin out in front. Oh my goodness, how was that? He went up to throw.
He went up to shoot, and I think he wanted to throw, and then
Went up to shoot.
had no idea what to do with it.
Martinez with the offensive board,
And
throws it
Connor
to
on the
Hudson, who
other.
hits the three. The only thing I can think of, though, is he never moved his feet, maybe. If
It
he
still doesn't matter.
No, if he doesn't move
Unless
his feet.
unless he didn't dribble.
Yeah.
If he didn't dribble, then it's okay. But honestly,
Layup on the other end, good by Tariquez.
it may or may not have been just 2 plays ago, but I really don't remember. Connor from the corner, three again.
Another three by
Same
Connor
spot,
Hudson.
Same result. Yeah, I really don't know. I just kind of looked over and saw it because I was trying to write something down.
Wow, my score sheet's off already. I'll tell you what.
Well, I got all Lakin stuff down.
Well, I'm off on Wichita County.
Should be Lakin's basketball there on the tie-up. Yeah, I can't help you on that end.
I'm off.
I can tell you they got 40 points.
Well, I've got 38 on mine. I'm way
That's
off.
all I can tell you.
And I know Lakin, I got them for 43. Well, I'll just put 40. I can't do anything about it.
So I got 2 threes and 2 layups this quarter.
Hudson from the three, right side,
another
nothing
one.
but net. Connor Hudson on fire to start the second half. His last 3 made baskets have been threes.
Yeah, he is 3 for 3 right here.
And a foul in the backcourt. If that's on, that's on serve. I was going to say, if that's on Allen, that'd be number 4.
Serve just looking at him like, come on, man. I earned this one. I stole it fair and square.
In the Bronx with their biggest lead at 6. Servando with the foul. That's his first. And a steal. Servando with the loose ball. Up the floor, Allen. Head fake. Faked
wow.
it. The defense slides by, and Allen just says, thank you very much.
The double fake there. That was great.
And a timeout on the floor called by Wichita County. There's the Bronx that we were wanting to see. There was no life in that first half, but they have come out with life in the second half. They've outscored the Indians 15-5 to start this quarter. Full timeout called by the Indians. We're going to take one as well. 4:52 to go in our third quarter. We'll be back right after this.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
Bronx, after trailing by 2, have raced out to an 8-point lead. Full court pressure. Wichita County ball on the back baseline. Baseball pass up the floor. Hermosillo to Tariquez in the paint off the glass. Too strong. Ball is loose. Colder Oldham with the basketball. Allen between the legs. Long three out front. Pablo with the rebound. Oh, I think that's going to be on Pablo.
Ooh.
Yep, and it is.
Man.
I'm not saying that he may not have been over the back, but the official is behind him, so he doesn't know if there's advantage gained there.
Yeah, because the thing is with those behind the back calls, I mean, you at least got to be trying to box out as a defender. And I mean, Pablo just kind of jumped up and went for it, and that dude backed up and
near steal by Adric, but it's out of bounds and will stay with Wichita County. And the thing about it is, we had the same angle from the front side. If I don't know any better, I'd say, yeah, he's over the back.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that angle to see it, I don't know how you call that. Adric, a near steal. Harbin throws a wild one up. Almost got it to go.
Just chucked it.
And Servando pass.
Right.
Oldham in the paint. Got it. Good transition that time by the Bronx. They lead it by 10.
Great job by Coulter of realizing him coming up and just kind of sitting silently on the short side there.
Connor will get the foul there. That's his second. Bronx with 4 fouls in the second half. None for Wichita County thus far. Brown with the inbounds. Bounce pass far side to Hermosillo. Back to Brown in the paint. Shot won't go, but a foul on Pablo.
No, that was on Chakey.
No, okay, it was on Adric. Second foul on Adric.
He was close to getting that position, just not close enough.
Cordell Brown with the 2 free throws. He hit 2 in the first half. He's 2 for 2 on the contest. Came in just shooting just 38% from the free throw line.
And you know, I hope for people at home, Chakey is Adric.
Adric, I know, yeah.
I've been around him for so long with a nickname. I mean, it's kind of like me, too. So many people still call me by Blart. So, I mean, just so people know at home, that's who he is.
3 top of the key, no good. Cordell Brown with the rebound. Up the floor, and Lakin will get it back. You know, nicknames stay with people, you know.
Especially around someone so much. I mean, it's just hard to break it. So, and I've been told by his family members, come on, just call him Chakey. Everyone knows him as that. Coaches call him it. Everyone else, players.
Hudson 3, short. Battle for the rebound.
There we go.
Going to get a tie up. They don't have the arrow lit on the scoreboard, but it's going to go Wichita County.
Yeah. I never switched it.
Yeah, they don't have it up on the scoreboard, but
yeah, other than that, yeah, family members keep telling me. I get text messages about every game, like, come on, you can do it. It doesn't matter.
Hudson with the steal, missed the layup. Allen with the rebound and puts it up and in.
Great second effort. I think that's something the Bronx are doing a way better job of the second half is second effort, third effort kind of points instead of just letting it go away.
Christopher Michael in the backcourt. Long pass up the floor. Lyra now to Hermosillo. Backs in. Dish to Michael. Missed the layup. Oldham with the rebound. Yeah. Kim texted me a nickname.
Yeah, there you go.
I will never outlive that one. Allen with the drive, hits it off the glass, but the foul before the shot.
And you know the thing that makes me mad is I wish there was a backstory to it.
That?
Yeah,
my nickname?
I wish there was an actual backstory of where it actually came from because.
Well, I know who gave it to me.
Well, you know who gave it to you, but there's no why. You said, oh, yeah, they started calling me this.
Off the inbounds. Oh.
You said, yeah, they started calling me this out of nowhere, but you don't know where it's from.
And the drive on the far side, Cordell Brown with his 13-point. We'll talk about it here in a minute.
I was going to say, because we had assumptions, but we definitely know it's not from that movie.
No, it's nowhere near.
Oh,
Servando slips in the paint, and he comes up limping a little bit. And the ball will stay with Lakin. And it looked like you talked about the floor, but Servando slipped that time.
Yeah, I'll say honestly, he should have been called for a travel because he kind of skipped both of them.
Romeo Tariquez back in.
Looked like the knee just kind of gave out right there.
Adric inbound. Long out front to Hudson, and that's a backcourt.
Oh,
Connor caught
close.
it. His right foot was on this side. The left foot hit the stripe. So it'll go back to Wichita County. 2:32 to go in the third quarter. So, and you know, the thing about it is there's nothing wrong with nicknames, and like I said, they last forever. Unfortunately, they last forever.
Yeah, no matter what it may be.
For years, people didn't even know my first name. They just knew the nickname. On the floor, Brown walked with it, and they'll go back to Lakin.
Don't worry, I've been there too, and I'm only, 23?
Yeah.
I still have people come up like, well, what's your actual name?
Yeah.
This is all I've known you by. It's like,
yeah, I know.
Well, that kind of sucks. Well, hey, how about you start spreading my real name out there a little bit?
Hudson from the right side stops off the elbow, hits it, missed on 13, and the rebound to Tariquez. Outlet to Harbin. Harbin takes it up the far side. Give to Tariquez the drive. And a charge. Eric Munson takes his second charge of the contest. The foul will go against Romeo Tariquez, his first.
It's almost another one that kind of seemed like in slow motion. You
Yeah.
just saw him waiting there with no man, so you knew he was going to do something to help the team out.
Servando up top, gives it up to Adric near side. Now top of the key to Munson. Munson scoops it over to Connor. Connor, a good ball game tonight with 17 points.
Come with an offensive arm
And they're going to get him with the offensive foul. Third foul on Hudson.
Man. Stolen away by Lakin, come back down the other side.
Left side, Hudson, three. Bouncing around, won't go. Allen with the offensive rebound and a block by Hermosillo. But the same thing that Allen got his third foul in the first half. You don't swing the arm, you might get away with that.
Yeah, because honestly, that was pretty close to being a block there.
Hermosillo with the foul, that's his third. Allen at the line to shoot two. Minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Allen short with the free throw. Colter Oldham into the lineup for the Bronx. Servando will take a breather.
Not a good night for free throw shooting for the Bronx.
No, not at all.
You usually expect a little bit better than this, and I know Coach Schmidt, and I know he's working on free throws at practice, so it's a little bit odd.
Just 2 for 8 on the night for the Bronx from the free throw line. Out front with it is Brown. Finds Hermosillo, top of the key. Hermosillo, three. Hard off the rim. Alan Martinez with the rebound. Bounce pass. Adric. Layup
he
short.
Just got it too far
underneath. Yep. Rebound, Wichita County. Hermosillo picks up the dribble. Brown wide open. Hits it off the bottom of the rim, but the foul. Allen was there. Oldham was there.
I'm assuming it was on Colter.
And it is on Colter. That's his third. So 3 Broncs with 3 fouls apiece. Alan Martinez, Connor Hudson, and now Coulter Oldham.
She'll
Broncs.
put Wichita County in the bonus as well.
Yeah, 7th foul on the Broncs in this half. Brown missed a free throw. Brown 3 of 5 on the night from the free throw line, leading the Indians with 13 points. Christopher Michael back into the lineup for the Indians. 58.1 seconds to go in the third. And the second free throw strong as well. Ball bouncing around. Lira with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled from behind. And that'll go against Connor Hudson.
Which will be 4.
And that is 4 on Connor Hudson. Servando will look to come back in.
Just one of those effort plays. Broncs got to be disciplined enough to box out and get that rebound.
Free throw off the mark. Yeah, the problem with that foul is you block out, you have the basketball. You know, Broncs didn't get the rebound.
Just tipped around too much.
And the second free throw, good. Julian Lira with 5 points.
Eric Munson from left side, 3 is good.
Eric Munson with the 3. His second 3 of the night, he has 6.
Smart move by Allen there as well, not trying to gamble and go for that ball.
Chavez from the left side, his 3 is short. Oldham with the rebound, gives it out to Allen. Allen, cross-court pass, Servando. Skips past, layup won't go. Munson tips it back in. Eric Munson with 8. And the Broncs will get it back with 16.8 seconds to go. Their biggest lead of the contest, 58-44. Oldham, top of the key, 6 seconds to shoot. Allen now out front, gives it up to Serve. In the corner, 3 is short. Serve goes to the floor, nothing called. And that'll do it for our third quarter, but a good third quarter. The Broncs outscore the Indians 25-9, and they will lead it 58-44 as we go to the fourth quarter. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the final 8 minutes for you right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. We start the fourth quarter. Will be Lakin basketball. And they have the 14-point lead. Are we off, Jared, a little bit?
I am. I'm off by 2 somewhere, I think, because I got 23 for that. Should make it 56 instead of 58 for my total.
Yeah, I think I'm off too.
Oh, well.
I need to just quit. I need to give up on this score sheet and just call the game.
All I got to say is unofficial.
Oh, yeah, definitely unofficial. Munson hands it off to Servando. Between the leg dribble, drives over to Pablo in the corner. Now he drives, skips it up, layup good. Pablo Areola doesn't score a lot, but what a drive from the left side that time. He's got 2. Shot in the paint, won't go. And the Broncs with the rebound. Up the floor, just out of reach of Coulter Oldham. Oh, they're going to say last touch by Tarikas. I didn't see it. Trailing the play. So the Broncs will keep it. Pablo to inbound on the Bronc baseline. Now backside inbounds. Oh, Coulter lost the handle. And picked off by Eric Hermosillo. Christopher Michael across the timeline to Harbin. And the pass intended for Michael stolen away by Servando. It's a 4-on-2. Servando slips through the defense.
Floor.
And it'll be called on the floor. Do the NBA chant. NBA, you get continuation from the three-point line, but
Yeah, no kidding.
here in high school, you're going to get it on the floor.
Yep, 100%.
Foul is on Eric Hermosillo. That's his fourth. Pablo with the inbounds. Long out front.
That's all right.
Munson will run it down in the backcourt. Over to Allen. Long three left side off the back iron. And Christopher Michael with the rebound. I thought it was money as soon as he let it go, but Hermosillo with the double dribble. Good pressure that time by Pablo Arreola. And I looked at that, I thought, okay, did I just see what I saw?
Yeah, exactly.
And I think the official was maybe the same way because the whistle was just a fraction late. Servando, the drive and the charge. Foul on Servando's his second. So it'll go back to Wichita County. 9th team foul on the Bronx, but it's player control, so the Indians inbound it. Hermosillo near side, turns Oldham right there. And Servando, okay, he's going to get his foul there. I was going to say he almost picked up his third foul, but he got it there. Got hooked up with Tariquez on the steal attempt. 4 Bronx with 3 fouls or more. Servando, Allen, Coulter with 3. Connor Hudson with 4. Free throw by Tariquez, bounces around, won't go. Cordell Brown back to the lineup for Wichita County. Free throw won't go on the second attempt either. Servando with the rebound, up the floor. Allen the drive, the floater in the paint too strong. Pablo Arreola with the rebound, he'll dribble it out. So the Bronx reset it. Munson from the corner, off the dribble. Short in the paint, Allen with the rebound, get in there and he got it. Alan Martinez working hard on the glass, got it to fall. Good effort that time by Eric Munson as well. Just didn't get the shot to fall. Bronx now on top by 18. Trailed by 2 at half. Michael, turnaround, no good. And a tie up on the rebound. Allen and Romeo Tariquez tie it up. Connor Hudson back in the lineup for Lakin.
I believe it's Lakin. Nope, they're going to say, I guess unless I just didn't switch it again. But
well, Lakin got it at the quarter.
Okay.
So I don't know if there was another one. Give to Brown, stolen away by Martinez. Allen out front, bounce pass off of Oldham, and it'll go back to Wichita County. Harbin races up the far side off the screen from Cordell Brown. The pass picked off once again by Alan Martinez. It's a 3-on-3. Allen, bounce pass intended for serve, knocked away by Brown. Harbin, Allen going to the floor. He's the last to touch it, and it'll stay with Wichita County. Good defense, good attempt by Alan Martinez. 5:42 to play. Bronx lead it by 18. Pass up the floor. Saved in, but Servando picks up the loose ball. Allen, right wing, 3. Off the mark. And that foul's going to be on Servando, and he really
he was
couldn't
trying
avoid
to avoid
that one.
But
you know, if they don't stumble, probably no call, but they both kind of stumbled, and Servando was over the top. That's 4 fouls on Servando, all 4 coming in the second half. We'll go to the other end to shoot 2 free throws. The Bronx with 10 team fouls. Wichita County with just 4. 5:32 to play in this first round game. Tariquez with the free throw, got it. Tariquez was 0 for 4 up to that point. Came into the night just a 19% free throw shooter. And hit them both there. Servando quick up the other end. In the paint, Allen, the floater won't go. Ball is loose. Race out front. Won by Tariquez. Tips it up the floor to Hermosillo, and he hits the layup.
Smart move there by Allen by not going up and contesting that shot.
Servando, the drive on the other end. Both players go down hard.
So that one sounded a lot rougher than what it seems like because they actually got up.
The foul is on Cordell Brown, his fourth. Servando with 2 free throws.
Wait.
What? He should get a second one, right? What? Did he hit
They
this?
counted it. Oh, I didn't realize
Okay.
he hit it.
Oh, I didn't know either. No. Okay.
Okay, so that makes sense.
So Servando with the and one.
No, timeout full by Wichita County.
We have one. You have one left? Or are you
Yeah,
done?
I got one.
Okay, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
5:10 to play in this opening first round matchup between the Bronx and the Indians of Wichita County. The winner to meet Sublette at 5 o'clock on Friday at the Garden City Community College Conestoga Arena. Wichita County basketball. Christopher Michael with it in the backcourt, up the floor to Harbin. Harbin from the right side, knocked away by Allen, and he has the loose ball. Dish to Hudson, 3 right side, got it! Connor Hudson with the 3 from the right side, he's got 20. And it's a 20-point Bronx lead, their biggest of the contest. Harbin drives the paint, won't go, battle for the rebound. Harbin comes up with it and puts it up and in.
I got Connor for 23.
Well,
I believe.
Well, I'm always off. Oldham.
That was a travel.
Turnaround won't go. Servando tried to put it back up in the air. Now gets the rebound and puts it back in. He's got 11. And a foul in the backcourt.
I do have 11.
And that is on Pablo, his third. And Colton Harbin will go to the line for 2 free throws.
I have the fouls 12-5 at the moment.
Well, they don't ever put them out there higher than 10.
I know, but I do.
Oh, okay.
Just curious.
Harbin hits the first one. He's 3 for 3 from the stripe, has 12. And second free throw in and out, won't go. Allen behind the back to Oldham, who hits it and is fouled. Allen with the behind the back drive in the paint. Colter Oldham hits the layup and a chance to hit double figures with the and one.
Yep, because he has 9 at the moment, right?
Yep.
We'll just check scores, I guess, as we go along.
Free throw, too strong. Bronx on top by 21. Michael, cross-court pass to Chavez. Now to Lira on the baseline. It's over everything. Servando with the rebound, brings it up himself. Scoop to Hudson, drive, left side short. Servando got the rebound, puts it off the glass. Connor Hudson with the foul. He will foul out. Oh, and my red pin just broke. Got to get this out of here before it leaks all over everything.
Here.
Get the cap back on it. There we go. We're safe now. I hit that one during throwback night. I held my hands up when we were underneath that the overhang, and I broke the tip on it. Free throws by Chavez. He hit them both. Thirty-second timeout on the floor. 3:35 to play. Bronx on top, 74-53. Do we want to get back into the nickname thing, or we want to just let it die?
I mean, you can go for it. Might as well. It's not like we got anything else to go off of at the moment.
Well, I know Dennis Hernandez gave me my nickname back when I was in high school. And if anybody ever grew up knowing the Hernandez clan, they played basketball, it just seemed like 24/7. But everybody had a nickname. They called, he had a magic tag for Magic Johnson on his Corvette all the time. Leonard was Bushy, Tommy was Moose, Mark was Toke. Everybody had a nickname, so they had to give it to me, but they didn't think Hendo sounded very good. So they decided to go with Hondo, and I guess it stuck. Alan Martinez threw pressure across the timeline, double teamed, outlet to Servando out near the timeline. Adric with the three from the left corner, thought about it, but dribbles through the defense. Near side, Oldham. Oldham, the drive, lays it up, and good.
Man.
Colder, when he went up with it, I thought he was going to go down with
off
it,
the
too.
dribble, he was about to just slam it home.
Loose ball, Pablo with it. Spin move, up the glass, too strong. Harbin with the rebound for the Indians. 3 minutes to play, and we've got a player down in the backcourt. And that is Alan Martinez as the officials call timeout.
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I really didn't either. You had the luxury of going back to the replay.
Oh, hit in the face.
Oh, just
off that steal. Kind of got raked across the eyes. That's about it. So I thought that was leg or something like that. And say, oh, that's not going to be good going in the tournament, but we can live with that.
Into the lineup, Eric Munson, Paul Grillo, one of the assistant coaches for Southwestern Heights, over to ask if they need anything. And the trainer on site checking him out as well. Floater by Harbin is short. Servando with the rebound. Underneath, Adric bobbles, has to kick it out to Oldham. Top of the key, Munson. The Bronx will reset it. Now to Servando, left wing, guarded by Chavez. In the paint, Oldham, three, right side, nothing but net. Colder Oldham with 14 points. And another Bronx charge call.
Charge for Coulter on the other end.
And that foul will go against Cordell Brown, and that will be his fifth foul.
Bronx finally in the bonus.
Took a while.
Winding down time here.
Bronx now lead it by 26, their biggest lead of the game. Tell you what an ugly first half. The Bronx with 33 points in the first half. They've come back with 46 in the second. Adric on the right wing, drives. Hermosillo got a hand on it. Wichita County has it going the other way. Bounce pass, right side to Riquez, in and out, won't go. And Servando with the rebound. 4-on-1 break behind the back.
Oh, I don't think he was looking for it.
Bobbled it. Alan Martinez back in the lineup, short on the layup. Romeo Terriquez with the rebound. Finds Hermosillo near side. And Servando from the floor, up the floor. Allen layup, got it.
Great hustle.
Servando on the floor, able to find Alan Martinez, who lays it up and in. And it's a 28-point Bronx lead with 1:38 to go. Who would have thought at halftime as the Bronx trailed by 2? Allen with the steal. Up the floor past Harbin, got it.
Took them a little bit to get their legs warmed, I guess. I don't know.
Now it's a 30-point Bronx lead. 3 from the left side by Terriquez. It's off the rim. Alan Martinez with it. 1:15 to play.
So I don't think it was that cold out today. I think their legs might have been warm on the bus.
Well, you would thought so. Servando dribbles it out. Bronx are going to slow it down a little bit with 1 minute to play. Colder. Out to Adric. He'll get it back to Servando. Now to Allen. Allen drives right side, cross court to Adric. Bronx are going to try to just work the clock. Very seldom will you ever see the Bronx burn off a minute at a time.
Yeah, I really haven't seen that.
These Bronx are fast all the time. And Wichita County is just basically going to let them dribble it out. 23 seconds. Bronx are going to advance to Friday's 5 o'clock contest, and they will meet the Sublette Larks.
I'll say they're already shaking hands. I mean, it's hard to come back with 30-point deficit with a minute and a half to go. You just at least respect the team that doesn't try to keep running up the numbers. So
yep.
Great job here.
So the Bronx will win it by the score of 83-53. And tell you what a tale of two halves.
Hey, like I've always said, basketball's a game of runs. Who knows when those runs will happen, but they got to happen to be able to either get victories or to prevent losses.
The Bronx definitely went from walking home in the first half to they'll get back on the bus for the second half. But a good second half for the Bronx to pull out a 30-point win. And they advance to the semifinals on Friday against Sublette. But we're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the game totals for you. We'll talk to Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt, and we'll wrap it up. We got to take the equipment home tonight. We don't get to leave it tonight, and we get to take it home and get set for Thursday's ladies Bronx action at Garden City. And it's going to be fun to move this tournament back to Garden City. But once again, we want to send out a shout-out and a get well to Southwestern Heights AD Matt Skripczyk. I don't know if he was watching us here tonight, but if he was, we appreciate everything he does, as do everybody in the High Plains League. Appreciate everything he does, not only for Southwestern Heights, but the league itself. And took a nasty fall this morning and hurt his shoulder. And I'm not going to speculate and repeat anything, but the only word that I heard that does not think it'll require surgery, but it was one of those things that they even told him they talked him out of it from coming tonight to work. And he hurt himself this morning getting this gym ready for these games today. But they finally had to tell him, you're staying home today. We got this. But hopefully we'll get to see him Thursday and Friday and Saturday, maybe at Garden City, and he feels up to the task. So, Matt, if you are watching, we're thinking about you. Take care, and look forward to seeing you soon. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back with the numbers right after this.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Socks at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Socks at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
Oh, this stupid man.
When it's time to do that welding, don't do it yourself and make a mess out of it. Call Hendricks Professional Welding Service in Lakin. On the farm, on the ranch, or at your place, or at Hendricks Welding 3 miles west of Lakin. Welding done right the professional way. Call Brad Hendricks of Hendricks Welding at 355-6734. That's Hendricks Welding. Don't do it yourself and make a mess. Just call old Brad.
Welcome back. Once again, the Bronx with an 83-53 win over Wichita County here in the first round of the 2022 High Plains League basketball tournament. And the Bronx will advance to Thursday's 5 o'clock game against Sublette in Conestoga Arena on the campus of Garden City Community College on Thursday. on Friday. Our Thursday game, the Lady Broncs will take on Wichita County at 5 o'clock as well. And that will be at Garden City Community College as well. Lakin with a 47-33 win over Stanton County last night. Wichita County a 46-33 win over Sublette. So that sets up the semifinals for Lakin Lady Broncs on Thursday and the Broncs on Friday. Let's look at some numbers. Definitely these are unofficial. So don't take them to heart. Don't be trying to gamble money on them because you can't trust us with numbers. For Wichita County, leading away Cordell Brown with 13 points. Colton Harbin followed with 12. Eric Hermosillo with 7 points. Julian Lira with 5. Romeo Tariquez with 4. Christopher Michael with 6. And Alan Chavez with 2 points. Free throws. Wichita County 5 of 9 in the first half, 6 of 14 in the second half. Finished 11 of 23, just under 50% on the game. Broncs totals? Jared, go ahead and we'll let you have the Broncs totals. I'll add up a few more things. We'll get set to talk to Coach.
Okay, tonight I got Servando with 13, Pablo Ariel with 2, Allen with 15, Connor Hudson with a big night of 23 points, Coulter Oldham with 14, Jakey Adric with 6, and Eric with 8, and I'm missing a 2 in there somewhere, so.
I think it was Allen. I've got him for 17. You had him for 15.
So then that's
I think
where
it was Allen.
I missed that in the third quarter. So Allen for 17 tonight, and that will add my totals up. 2 for 4 in the second half, and only 3 of 11 shooting for this game.
Thank goodness it didn't come down to that tonight because it was not a good night. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, once again, the Broncs win at 83-53. We'll hand off the microphone to Nate. He's up here, and I'm sure. I'll tell you what, Coach. Anybody that watches the sports long enough, it's always, that's why you play 2 halves. That's why you play 4 quarters. But what a difference of 2 halves. 2 totally different halves. The Broncs struggled to even find any identity in the first half, but got back to Bronc basketball in the second half.
Yeah, I don't question our effort in the first half. We played hard, but we got to halftime and we had a little heart-to-heart at halftime, and we came out in the second half. I guess that's the way you put it, right? A heart-to-heart.
Yeah, that's
no, but it was, it was all right. We had a good talk. We made some adjustments. And the difference was, I tell the kids all the time, look at me when we're talking about effort and playing hard. Like, they played hard, no question, the first half. The second half, they added the intensity and the enthusiasm to their effort, and all of a sudden it's a deal breaker. But you have to credit Leota. They did an excellent job.
Yeah.
It's like I told the guys. I said every team we play is going to come up with a game plan to try to beat us. And I felt like they did a solid job of executing that game plan in the first half. But like you said, it's a you got to play 2 halves. In the second half, I thought we were really, really good, and I didn't think we played great, and to still score 83 points and come out with a 30-point win, pretty proud of the boys for that.
Great third quarter by the Broncs. They were losing by 2 at the half. Come out, outscored the Indians 25-9 in the third quarter. They say so many games were won and lost in the third. Definitely tonight, the Broncs won it in the third. You talk about the first half, and yeah, the Broncs played hard, but it just almost seemed to me like the way they came out, it was like a team that just beat Wichita County 11 days ago by 40. But it was where the Broncs really struggled, I thought, in the first half was Wichita County did a good job of getting over the top of Lakin's press. Fortunately for the Broncs, they weren't converting a lot of them, but they were beating the Broncs to the other end.
Yeah, and no excuses, but we haven't played in 7 days either, and so getting back in and getting going was something. But, the other thing is, this is why I love our press, is it's an ultimate team thing. You've got to have all 5 guys doing their job. And it just seemed like in that first half, we always had at least 1, maybe 2 guys not owning up to their responsibility and doing what they needed to do, whether or not they weren't in line, they weren't on the midline, they weren't pressuring the ball, they didn't rotate up, they didn't X out, but I felt like we were able to talk about that at halftime, and make some adjustments when we came out in the second half, and we're much better, and we really got going and started scoring the ball. And we didn't shoot it particularly well, we didn't get to the line very much, and we definitely didn't shoot it well from the line. So you're looking at all these things like, man, we really didn't play that great. And, like 83-53,
No.
So, but I tell you,
Yeah.
we're going to have to play 4 quarters the remainder of the weekend. And
Yeah.
if we don't do that, we're probably not going to have the outcome that we want this weekend.
Yeah, didn't play well, scored 83 points, scored 50 in the second half. But, hey, it doesn't always have to look pretty, but it has to look good at the end. But you know what? It's one of those, like you said, the Broncs hadn't played in 7 days. Now they're back in the tournament. Got the first round done. Bad thing about it, you got to wait a couple days before you play again. It's one of those, it's almost like, hey, let's strap it on, let's go tomorrow. But have to take your turn in the bracket. And exciting for Lakin basketball, though. The Broncs back in the semifinals, the Lady Broncs in the semifinals. Both teams went to the final last year. Good possibility. We'd love to see it again.
I'll never forget when I first interviewed for this job, and Miss Lohman told me how important it was that the Broncs play well at the High Plains League Tournament, and I took that to heart. And I've always prided, myself in making sure that we put a quality product on the floor come league tournament time. That's kind of your mid-season. That's the end of your second quarter to your season. You've had a ton of time over Thanksgiving and Christmas break to practice, and you should be playing well. And there's a lot of history, in that league tournament. I got the opportunity, to play in it and coach in it. And, it's at the college and, spent a lot of time there, and so it's important to me, and it's important to these boys, especially these seniors. They got an opportunity, to win it 3 years in a row, 3 out of their 4 years of high school to win it, and that's a goal of theirs. And, we've kind of set a standard for the younger guys to come in like, well, this is what we do. We play in the championship of this league tournament, and, we win this thing. So, that's our goal, but we understand it's one game at a time. We're going to have to go back and get prepped and ready. We're going to play a good Sublette team that finally has everyone back, coaches, players, everybody.
Yep.
And, they caused us some fits last time. We just outscored them last time. It was like an open gym. So we're going to have to be a little better defensively versus this time.
Well, I jumped a little bit ahead of myself, but to get back to our game tonight, 4 players in double figures. You had 2 of them, Connor Hudson with 23 points, Coulter with 14, Allen with 17, Servando with 13. But, they did their jobs, and that's what you expect out of the starters. But I thought the young guys tonight, Adric and Eric off the bench, I thought they really did a good job nailing some threes, playing defense.
Yeah, we talk a lot about Serv and Allen and what they contribute, especially offensively. But, we talked about this several games ago. If we can get Connor going and playing the way Connor's capable of, then that'll be really, really good. And he's played better and better each game. And, 23 points. It looks like he's hit 1, 4, 5, 6 threes. Like, this is what we anticipated Connor doing. So I want to give him some praise for the way he played. But those younger guys, you had 8 and 6 out of them, and they're kind of coming their own. They hit 4 threes between the 2 of them. So doing a good job, and they just continue to get better. And what a great experience it is for them to be out there as freshmen and playing well. But Coulter, as he just continues to be more aggressive and more confident, the better he's going to get. But what a heck of a freshman he is. I mean, you've seen glimpses of him, making some special plays, and he's going to make a lot of them, over his career. But it would be wrong not to celebrate Pablo's first basket, since December 2nd.
Yes.
And then he had to go and ruin his percentage by, trying to do a little bit too much. But, you think, my goodness, why is everyone going crazy? A starter, a junior scored. Well, that's not Pablo's, not in his game. But, he had a nice little move for a layup tonight. So I think that kind of gets everybody
and
in
had
there.
a spin move that he ended up just a little bit short. But I'll tell you what, though, he always, and we talk about it, he always does those things that never show up in the box score. And you know what? He doesn't think, he knows his role isn't to score 20 a game, but if he can contribute 2, 4, he's going to get those rebounds. He's going to be the scrapper on the floor getting that loose ball, and that's what his role is, and that's what he prides himself in. So, hats off to him. Coach, congratulations once again, and Broncs are back in the semifinals. I was telling Coach Holloway last night, I always look at winning the first round as that's the main gym playing game.
Yeah.
We win that first game. We're in the main gym at Garden City Community College.
Yeah.
I don't have to ever move my stuff. I can set it up there, and we're there all weekend.
Well,
I love it.
I was saying, like, we do that for you, Brett, you know,
Yeah.
so that way you can get comfortable in there in the main
Let
gym.
me step up
You
here.
don't
I need to get off the floor.
You don't need to move. But anyways, yeah, it'll be exciting to be back over there and, you know, be in the main gym and,
Yep.
you know, give yourself a chance to, you know, have some fun and hopefully be successful.
Well, I appreciate you and the Lady Bronx taking care of me. I can sit in the crow's nest all weekend. Great game tonight. Congratulations. Have a great week. We'll talk to you Friday.
Sounds good. Thanks, Brett.
All righty. That's Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt. Once again, the Bronx win it tonight by the score of 83-53, and they advance to Friday's semifinal against Sublette. And one more game to go here tonight at Southwestern Heights. It's the home Mustangs, the number 2 seed. They'll take on Stanton County, and the Stanton County Trojans, the number 7 seed. And that winner of that game will meet Elkhart on Friday as well. So that's going to wrap it up here from Southwestern Heights. The first round for Lakin is done. The Lady Bronx back in action on Thursday. We'll have all of that for you right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Lady Bronx tip it at 5 o'clock against Wichita County. We'll be on the air just around 10 till 5, just shortly before 5 for that semifinal action at Garden City Community College. So I want to thank all the sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. Without them, we couldn't do it. And J.D. Ham with all the tech support. And without him, we wouldn't be here to begin with. Me and J.D. met 17 years ago. And without that meeting, I would never have done this. So I thank him for everything. I thank him for getting this started. But no, J.D., I thank you very much. Jared on our production tonight. Great job as well, Jared. And shout out to Kim, if you're still listening. Thanks for the text tonight. Always fun to talk, even though we do it by phone, by text. So always fun, and we'll look forward to seeing Kim on Thursday as well as the tournament moves to Garden City. So, Jared, thank you. Good job tonight. And what do you say we wrap it up and we go buy some pizza?
Yeah, let's get home.
Let's go. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week. We're back on the air Thursday. Take care.